I'm reviewing every golf course in Melbourne, and for episode 24 I played at the Dunes. It's a much talked about course down the Mornington Peninsula, rated as one of Australia's top 5 courses by Jason Day. It's $125 to play here, which makes it one of the more expensive public courses to play, and it's about 90 minutes from the CBD. I got here nice and early to check out the facilities. I had a sambo and a flat white. I did some stretching and hit a few practice putts on the greens. They warned me in the clubhouse that they had recently cored the greens so that they were rapid fast, which you'll see if you watch the round here. Hole 1 is a par 4, 368 metres, a dogleg right. I hit a good drive which just rolled into the rough. I hit a good iron, but it was a bit too strong and I rolled over the back of the green. My chip also rolled out a lot here, and I managed to two-putt back and make a bogey to start. Hole 2 is a par 4, 319 metres. I smoked my drive and had a 60-degree wedge up this hill. I caught it well and it landed right beside the hole. I managed to tap in a birdie from here. Hole 3 is a par 3, 124 metres. I hit an 8 iron and it stuck on the green. It was unfortunately a long way from the hole, so I just decided to try and put it as close as possible, and I ended up taking a bogey from here. Hole 4 is a par 4, 285 metres. I was hitting kind of blind here and I pulled my drive into the rough on the left. I chipped it back out and knocked my wedge over the back of the green. I chipped it out, but unfortunately it rolled out the other side of the green, and then somehow I managed to blade my wedge into the middle of next week. And because there was people coming up behind us, I just decided I'm going to pick up here and take a wipe on this hole. Hole 5 is a par 5, 442 metres. There's a big change in elevation downhill, so it plays more like a par 4. Again, I pulled my drive left and had to play it out of the rough stuff. I hit a really good shot from here and it stuck in the green. I literally tapped this putt and it rolled back 75 metres down the fairway back into the group coming behind us. So again, I had to just pick up and move along. I rarely have wipes, but today I had 2 in a row. I got twice. Hole 6 is a par 3, 180 metres. I managed to stick this one on the green, but now I'm spooked by these greens. I end up having a 3-putt situation, but to be honest, I was delighted my ball stayed on the green and I was able to just walk away with the bogey. Try and tap it in. Oh my god. Hole 7 is a par 4, 439 metres. My drive unfortunately finds the bunkers and I clip it out. I set myself up for a shot at the green. It comes up a bit short and I have a chip towards the flag. It's shorter than I would have liked and I ended up with a tough putt up this ledge. I end up taking a bogey from here. Hole 8 is a par 4, 332 metres. I hit a good drive to get it in play. My iron pushed slightly right and I have a chip for my third shot. It went close and it left me with a decent par putt. Doesn't fall and I take another bogey here. Hole 9 is a par 4, 337 metres. I hit my drive into the fairway bunker and then I hit probably my best shot of the day from here. It lands right up beside the hole for a birdie chance, but it unfortunately doesn't fall and I take a par here, which I'm pretty happy about. That was a really tough front nine for me. I never experienced greens like this and it really got in my head for the first few holes. I had 2 pickups, 5 bogeys, a par and a birdie. The course itself is very interesting though, a lot of changes in elevation, risen greens, fairway bunkers, and if I was to play it again I would probably take a more tactical approach instead of just blasting my driver into the traps and into the rough. See what happens. Hole 10 is a par 4, 301 metres, a dogleg left. I cut the corner here and ended up in a good place to chip from. I left myself with a birdie chance, but it just didn't fall and I gladly took a par to start the back nine. Hole 11 is a par 4, 291 metres. I ripped the driver again, but ended up in some really bad rough. I just dug it out the best I could and thankfully it stuck in the green. I had an outside chance at birdie from here, but I ended up 3-putting and took a bogey. Go on. Hole 12 is a par 5, 430 metres. I hit a good drive and it pulled up just short of the bunkers. I whipped my 5-wood from here and it came up about 20 metres short of the hole. I had a tough chip here onto an elevated green and it rolled out the back. My putting for once worked really well and I managed to sink a second birdie of the round. Come on. Too easy. Hole 13 is a par 3, 144 metres. I landed it just off the green and decided to putt from here. I had a decent chance to save par, but it wasn't to be and I took another bogey from here. Turn. Oh, 2 fours. Hole 14 is a par 4, 315 metres. It's a dogleg left with sand kind of at the corner. I managed to cut the corner and it left me with a short pitch to the hole. I chipped it close and had a putt for birdie, but I ended up with another 3-putt situation here and I ended up taking a bogey. Hole 15 is a par 4, 370 metres. I smashed my drive down the middle and then I hit a 7-iron at the green. I should have had another birdie, but my putt just rolled off at the last second and I took a par from here. Hole 16 is a par 5, 458 metres. I pulled my drive into some rough stuff on the left of the fairway. I was actually really lucky to find my ball here and I chipped it back into play. I hit a 5-wood at the green, which came up a bit short, and I had a chip from 20 metres back. It left me with an outside chance at par, which didn't fall, and neither did the bogey, and I ended up taking a double from here. Hole 17 is a par 3, 146 metres. I hit what I thought was a great shot, but it bounced over the back of the green. And then I hit what I thought was a terrible shot, and it landed pretty close to the hole. Nonetheless, I missed the par, and I ended up taking a bogey from here. Hole 18 is a par 4, 346 metres. I hit a really good drive to finish, and then clipped my pitching wedge right up beside the hole. My birdie attempt went close enough and it left me with a par to close out the round. In the end, I had a better back nine than a front nine. I ended up 6 over par here with 1 double bogey, 5 bogeys, 2 pars and a birdie. I left a lot of shots behind me because of my putting today and well, that kind of happens every day. But the overall course design is very varied here at the Dunes. It's very challenging. In particular, the front nine, which requires, in my opinion, a good bit of local knowledge to navigate, and you really need to have an inside track here if you want to shoot some good scores. Aesthetically, it's a pretty stunning course, and the condition of the course was excellent, although I would like to play here again when the greens are a bit slower. The clubhouse has really nice food, and the food on offer was great for people who want to sit in or for people who are just grabbing a quick snack right before the round. Overall, I'd say this is probably one of my favourite golf courses that I've played, and although my score didn't reflect too well on me here, I really enjoyed playing at the Dunes. I'd definitely say that I learned a lot about golf that I did not know before I played here. So if you know a better course than this, let me know in the comments, and follow along if you want to see more of Melbourne's golf courses.